Hello, everybody. It's Barbara, and welcome to Pick a Stack Wednesday. Got a new toy, and it's magical. This is going to be used to heal the forests and the lakes and the rivers. We need more of this and less of whatever goes on out there. Yeah, good stuff, right? You should be able to feel this from your solar plexus to your heart at the very least, if not more than that. Soak it in. Wherever you can soak up good vibes and high frequencies, do that. All right, if you're new to Pick a Stack, this is what we do here. We raise the vibe. But we've got 3 stacks, and they're sitting right here in front of me, but you can't see them because I'm highly encouraging you to use your intuition. Because we need to develop our relationship between our consciousness in this body and our higher selves. So, today we have 3 oracle decks, and each deck also has a crystal. So, if you can imagine your question, your issue, whatever, and then ask your guides, okay, should I pick stack 1, stack 2, or stack 3? Or 2 stacks or all 3 stacks. It's okay to listen to the whole thing. I always do. As soon as I'm done recording, I listen to my video because I don't know what I'm saying most of the time because I'm channeling. So I listen to it and I'm like, wow, that was really good in stack number 2. I don't know where that came from. It came from up there. My job is to help you help yourself. Okay? I'm just providing the sacred space. I'm providing the video. It's your job to do something with it, to learn from it, to grow from it. All right, let's get started. Let's just jump right in. Okay? So if you chose stack number 1, you are going to get a reading from the Secret Language of Light. That is Denise Jarvis. And let's talk about your crystal first. They're all towers today. So, rhodonite. Rhodonite. Rhodonite is a nice warm pink color, and it has lots of layers and lines, and I mean, it's Mama Nature at her finest, right? This is heart chakra. Because it's heart chakra, it's a stone of love. Now, that could be love between lovers, but it can also be a platonic love between brother and sister, or parent and child, or friends, or just, me and the world. Okay, I want to bring love into my house. This is a good way to do it. Bring in pink and green heart chakra stones. So it can help you achieve it can help you identify and achieve your highest potential, helping you to see both sides of issues. So if there's some drama going on between you and work, or you and your family, or whatever, this is a really good stone to have around, because to me, it feels calming and grounding and loving all at the same time. It can help decrease anxiety. It can help increase your attention to detail. So if you're an artist, let's say, and you need to pay attention to detail, this would be a good stone to have in your art studio. A lot of times you can see there's black in the pink. This one doesn't have a lot, but it does have one little spot right there that helps ground. So that helps provide that settled energy, as opposed to something like rose quartz, which is very up here because it's from the quartz family. It's not as grounding as like a rhodonite. Rhodonite is going to have the love and the grounding and protection. So that is your stone. And let's see. What's going on out there in the world? A lot of craziness, a lot of destruction. And, you know, I posted on my Facebook page the other day, and I've been saying this for the last several years. Stop asking when everything is going to go back to normal, because normal didn't exist back then. It's just what you were used to. And normal is not where we grow. We grow when there's change. We grow more during a divorce than the whole time we're married. It's true, because it's like you're thrust into this big change and you have to adapt. And that's kind of where we're at right now. We're in this time of big changes and we're supposed to be adapting. So kind of like the Schumann resonance, which is, you know, stepping up and doing this and getting us used to these higher frequencies. We're growing because the Schumann is changing. We don't have a choice. So all those things that are going on out there in the world, it's changes and we need to adapt. One of the things, oh, thank you. One of the things that I've noticed is the foods that I like is totally changing just in the last, this year. Totally changing. There's things that I used to love and now I'm like, I can live without that. Whoa. You have to adapt to that. You know, you can keep trying to eat that same thing, but it's not going to have the same effect that it used to. And you're going to find that maybe you like new things. Like I can't get enough pink grapefruit right now. And to me, it tastes amazing. And avocados, get the right ones, amazing. If you would have said that a couple years ago, I'd be like, you're crazy. Yeah. No, that's just the world changing and us adapting with it. So we need to be growing with the earth, because Mother Earth is ascending too, and we are ascending, and we have ascension symptoms, just like Mother Earth has ascension symptoms. Ascension symptoms, earthquakes, volcanoes, storms. Yeah, some of them are man-made, but some of them aren't. Mama Earth is she's, in birth pangs. She's going through childbirth as she births this new world. Just like we are doing the same thing, birthing our new selves. We get from the Secret Language of Light today, we get card number 13. 13 is not a scary number. That's just what Hollywood did to it. 13 is actually a very sacred number. 13 is Jesus and the 12 apostles. That is not a scary number unless you're Satan. This is called refine your psychic senses or insight. This is all up here. Let's see. I'm going to read that part. That is an exercise. You are or are about to see further, higher, and deeper through space and time. And that's another thing. Is your third eye opening up or opening up more? Can you see different things? Can you see more clarity? Can you see like in a broader way with not just yourself, but with others? Your psychic skills are expanding and seeing through the lens of your soul. Hone your abilities by reading about or doing a workshop on intuitive development. My take on this is you don't need to take a class. Just go outside and sit with your back against a tree on the ground and practice. Ask the trees, show me something, please, thank you. Ask Mother Earth. Ask for an animal sign. you know, to me, okay, I'm a teacher and I've taught tons of different classes. But for me personally, what I find is when I work on it myself and I don't just take what somebody else says as the gospel, I learn much more. And I'm opening myself up to my highest self and my spirit guides. You know, Grandma, what can you show me? Grandma loves me. She's going to be like, yeah, I'll show you some stuff. And you can actually ask. So one of the things I used to do with my son when he was little, so this is a long time ago, we used to watch the vehicles on the highway. And I'd say, Alex, this is how we're going to manifest. I'm going to teach you how to manifest. So what color do you want to see? And he'd say, purple. And I'd say, okay, let's put our minds together and let's see a purple truck drive by. Now, we were on a county road where there's not a lot of traffic. So it was very easy for us to see a purple truck, but not very easy to bring that purple truck there, if that makes sense. And within a few minutes, 5 minutes, a purple truck would go by. There's not a lot of purple trucks in the world. I'm talking like semis. And we'd yay, you know, be all excited. And I'd say, okay, what color do you want to see now? I want to see a yellow truck, Mom. Okay, so we'd put our heads together and we'd manifest a yellow truck. This is part of our psychic practice. When we do things like this, and by the way, when 2 or more are gathered, it's a lot easier. Okay? If it's just you, you can do it. But if there's 2 or more, it's like, okay, here you go. So, working on these psychic abilities. We're all psychic. It's part of who we are. But we have thrust this ability into the background in favor of our other senses. And that is so true. We've allowed ourselves to be programmed to turn this off. And the fluoride in the water turns this off. And other things in the processed foods, in the chemtrails from the sky, turn this off. Your job is to go, no, I don't want it turned off. I want it open. Wide open, baby. So problems occur when we keep looking at the manifested world for proof of our worth. You don't need external validation because really the only opinion that matters is yours. Am I a success? Who determines that? I do. Not some random person over there or on the city council or whatever. No, that's giving your power away. You are worthy because you are here. There is nothing to prove. You could become an intuitive reader if this is something you desire. It could also mean you are learning to trust what you feel, and the next steps to take will drop into your mind in the following days. So ask your spirit guides and your higher self, what do I need to do to be a success? What do I need to do to be the person I'm meant to be? What do I need to do in this next chapter of my life? And maybe you don't give me the answer, but maybe you give me the first step towards the answer. Thank you. Always show gratitude. When you show gratitude, they give you more. And then you show gratitude for that, and they give you even more. And then you show gratitude for that, and you get even more. It's a magnificent cycle. So if you chose stack number 1, be prepared, because this is all about your third eye opening. And I'm just going to say, how cool is that? This bowl is an E, by the way. Solar plexus, self-worth, joy, self-esteem. These other chimes, this is 8 chakras. It's from root to soul star. Okay. If you chose stack number 2, you're going to get a reading from the Chakra Reading Card deck. That is Rachelle Charman. All right, what card are we going to get? What do our people need to know? What do our, not just stack 2 people. What does everybody need to know on stack 2? That one. Okay. So, ooh, I love it. Interestingly, the card is the same color as the stone. You guys are on point. We get card number 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 is things coming to a completion, and this is divine wisdom. And let's talk about your stone. We get the fabulous Bumblebee Jasper. Oh, Bumblebee Jasper. It's so yummy. And it also corresponds to the solar plexus. It is a type of jasper. It has a lot of sulfur in it, which gives it the yellow colors. I'm having a hard time talking today. So jaspers are very grounding and protective, and they're good for balance. It can also be very nurturing. And again, because it's this chakra, this is all about joy and self-worth and self-esteem. So if you're doubting yourself, you're having issues in this area, digestive issues, because remember, this is emotional, but it's also physical. It can be physical issues. It could be digestion. This would be a really good stone, either to have on you or to have near you. So maybe by your favorite chair in the living room, or next to your bed, or in your bed. Let's see, it can help with motivation and willpower, bring inspiration and intensity. Did I forget anything? It's very healing. It's very healing. So Bumblebee Jasper. It's yummy. And let's see what the book says about card number 36. Oops. All right, so this is the last card in the deck. So not only is it 3 plus 6 equals 9, it's the last card. So it's like, this is definitely completing a cycle for you. If you chose stack number 2, this is all about you completing a cycle. You have the divine wisdom of the universe available to you at all times. You do. As you may know, you are deeply connected to and an expression of the divine light of the universe. This divine light has within it the powerful knowledge and wisdom of the cosmos. The light is all-knowing, wise, and all-loving, intelligent light. You are reminded at this time that this wisdom is at your fingertips, that you are made up of this wisdom, and that it runs through your blood and your body and your consciousness. You can access it at will. If you have been searching for answers and guidance from sources outside of yourself, it's now time to look inward. Remember, it's this connection between us here and our higher selves. It can also be from the heart to our higher self. It's time to tune in, connect to, and become aware of the divine wisdom that lies within. Trust the calling to deepen and awaken this aspect of yourself as you start to also trust the wisdom that comes to you. A lot of times what we do is, well, I don't know if that's for me. I don't know if that message is for me. I don't know if that thing is for me. I don't really trust myself. You know, did I just put that idea in my head? You may ask for an affirmation, but you don't need 12 affirmations, okay? That's you doubting yourself. That says right there, I got to work on my solar plexus, my self-worth and self-esteem, because I don't feel like I deserve that. And I have so many stories of people that I've worked on that are dealing with just that. Like something good happens in their lives and they're like, well, that can't be for me. Yeah, it can, because you deserve all the good things. I deserve all the good things. I'm a good person. You're a good person. We do deserve good people in our lives, good relationships, a good place to live, good food. We deserve these things. It's when we don't feel that we deserve these things that it starts falling apart. Okay? So if you chose stack number 2, you have the Bumblebee Jasper. This is self-worth, self-esteem, joy, healing. And you've got this card of, I was going to say completions, but my guide said finality. Like, be done with this chapter. Be done. Whatever this is for you. Okay? Maybe it is a life cycle, because each one of our lives has multiple cycles in it. Be done with it. If you're in an abusive relationship, here's your sign. Be done with it. If you are doubting yourself, be done with it. Whatever your thing is that you're asking about or that you're going through, be done with it, because this next chapter is going to be fabulous. And we are in a 1 year, 2026, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 equals 10. 1 plus 0 is 1. That's a 1 year. That's new beginnings. It's all the good things. New beginnings. Our year is like an ace. It's a divine new beginning. So embrace that and be done with the past. Be done with whatever cycle this is, or whatever thing this is, or your house, or your vehicle, or your relationship, or whatever. This is your sign. Be done with it. That's not just for one person, that's for a bunch of people. Be done eating the bad food. I love this bowl so much. We're going to heal the world. Yeah. Okay, if you chose stack number 3, you're going to get a reading from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. That is a Jody Bergsma deck. Oh yeah, that's right. These are oversized cards. They are so hard to shuffle. Like, what were you people thinking? I mean, I love the deck, but I can barely get my fingers around the cards. I used to watch this one guy on YouTube do readings, and he would literally take a deck like this and he would cut the cards down so they fit in his hands better. Don't think I haven't thought of that. Okay, what do people need to know? That one, that one, that one. Okay. All right, we've got our card. Your stone for stack number 3 is Tiger's Eye, golden tiger's eye. This one has that iron right there. I love it when there's iron in there. Tiger's Eye is another very protective stone. It's grounding, it's protection, it's solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra. So it's the lower chakras, and it can be very grounding. It can be very protective. Different types of warriors would carry Tiger's Eye with them as like their talisman back in the day. For example, Roman soldiers. It can help increase willpower, integrity, practicality, and the correct use of power. You know, power just is. Power and energy is not good or evil. It's what you do with it and your intention. So this can help remind you, hey, use it for good. Use your superpowers for good, not evil. And don't be selfish with them. Be self-full, not selfish. Leave your ego at the door. This tiger's eye can also be soothing and calming and balancing. It can also help with a lot of physical issues in the body. So for example, high blood pressure, ulcers, night blindness. If you have broken bones, this is a really good, if you have broken bones, I would take this with an amethyst. Ooh, that's a powerhouse combo for healing. You can also rub essential oils on this. It won't impact the stone. So if you wanted to put some frankincense on here, maybe, because it's anti-aging and it's healing, yeah, you can do that. Hold it, rub your face with it. Oh, heck yeah. All right. You could also put it on your solar plexus. Interesting. More self-worth and self-esteem. Okay, so your card from the spirit of the animals has no numbers. This is the card of the deer. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. More self-worth. I guess this is a running theme. Love and self-worth. It's all right here in the middle. And if you can love yourself and give yourself grace and know your self-worth, maybe you're not going to be as much of an ass out there in the world. Right? Because you love yourself. If you're angry at yourself and you don't feel like you're worthy of anything good, you're going to go out there and you're going to attack people, because misery doesn't just love company, it wants company. If you love yourself and you grant yourself grace, you're going to be as the deer. The deer is also about gentleness. The deer is also about using what you need, bringing what you need to the table. If you go on a trip, let's say you're going to go on a camping trip. You're going to be gone for 3 days. You bring what you need. Maybe you're going to the woods, maybe you're going to the desert. You bring what you need for that. Maybe you're going to go in the winter time in the mountains. You bring what you need. Do you bring the extras? Do you bring your sofa and your peace lily and your big crystals? Probably not, because you're camping. You have limited space. So the deer also talks about utilizing what you need versus what you want. And desires can get us in a lot of trouble, whether it's desires for another person or desires for accumulating stuff and things. Now, I run a retail shop, so I highly encourage you to buy stuff and things. But we also have to be cognizant of, does this thing actually bring me joy? Or do I just want it because it's cool, because it's the latest fad, because my friends have one? Does it bring me joy? And it's funny because I'm going through this, my spring cleaning thing, and I'm looking at things and in a whole different light. Like my cookbook collection. I have collected cookbooks for years. I don't actually use them. I love reading them. I love getting ideas. Ooh, I never thought about putting those two spices together. But I don't really need them. So I'm letting them go. And there's other things in my life that I'm letting go of. And it's amazing when you start doing the Swedish death cleaning, the things that we've accumulated because it was pretty, because we collect them, because of whatever reason, or maybe somebody gifted it to us. Do we have to hang on to it? Does it bring me joy? The deer is reminding us, first of all, to be gentle with ourselves and to be love and know that we are loved. But it's also saying, maybe you could share that thing or that collection or whatever with somebody else. There's a lot of things that I love that I've put an emotional attachment to that I really don't need. I just have it. Like my kayak. I'm putting my kayak up for sale this spring because it's too hard for me to get it up on top of the car by myself. Do I need it? No. Do I want it? Yes. Can I get an inflatable one? Yeah, that seems so much easier. Easier for me to store, easier for me to transport. I like being on the water. I don't need to have a 10-foot long kayak. So this card, if you chose stack number 3, is just saying, look at your life. Look at the things you have. Can you share it with somebody else? Can you let it go? We always have the memories. I have the memories of my amazing kayak journeys in my head. Those aren't going to go away. So, be love, know that you are loved, and be gentle with yourself and grant yourself some grace. But look at your life and see what things you actually truly need versus those things that you just want. Oof. All right. Let's do the chime one more time. I love this thing so much. I bought a stand for it so I can put it in the ground and have that thing hanging next to me when I'm by the lake. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I love you. You're the reason I do this. I send you blessings of love, light, peace, joy, happiness, success, divine health, all good things because you are worthy. You do deserve all the good things. You just have to get in receive mode and know that you deserve those good things. Okay? Until next time, namaste.